Morning, everybody. Welcome to our weekly Team Genesis Zoom presentation. And today I want to introduce somebody to you that most of you already know. And by popular demand, he's been asked to come on, and he has time this morning to do a training for us. So with any further ado, let me introduce to you Roland Rascon, a senior vice president with CTFO and a great leader. Roland, take it away.
Good morning, Klaus. Happy to be here. Good morning, everybody. Let me see how I want to start this, because I see that people are still signing on. I want to give people time to get on board with us here.
Why don't you share your story?
That sounds good. I can do that real quickly. Many of you who are on here have already heard my story. However, I think there's power in stories. Our stories are important for bringing people on board. I came on board about a year ago, March, and I remember coming across this opportunity on a weekend. I watched that pay plan video 3 or 4 times, and I said, oh my gosh, what do we have here? Is this for real? And then I started Googling, what is CBD? What are the benefits of CBD? And there is all kinds of information on YouTube with that. And so, on that first Monday, I signed up on a Monday morning. I was trying to think about, who do I want to bring on board with this? And I thought of 3 friends and 1 family member. And that evening I called them and I said, I came across something I think we can make a lot of money at. And how are you guys available for tomorrow? Let's get together for lunch. Well, they all agreed, and there we were. We're sitting at a Chinese restaurant on a Tuesday at lunchtime. I have my iPad open on the table. We're watching the pay plan video. We're watching some of the other videos. We're getting excited. We're talking to each other. We're thinking of people we could get a hold of. And I said, you know what? We could all do this together. No man left behind kind of a thing. Let's just do this. Well, my iPad went around the table. Guys were signing up with their smartphones and iPhones. And there we were. My first day, there were a total of 5 of us, 4 of us on board. Well, within that first week, all of us had ordered the product, because I'm self-employed. I'm a business guy. I understood and realized the importance of trying what we're going to try to sell here. Now, I didn't think of it as selling anything. I thought of it as sharing an opportunity. Now, I joined because of the business opportunity. I saw the numbers and I thought, my gosh, we could really make a lot of money with this. People are gonna join for different reasons, but that was mine. So once we all tried the products, I started seeing the benefits and the results of the products. Well, it made a huge difference in my life and in my wife's life eventually, who eventually signed up and started using the products as well. So after that day, we went after everybody we knew, and we're talking and sharing and talking and sharing, and my business grew rather quickly, as you can imagine, because now it's a team of 5 working this business, going after people. Now, back then, some of you were here back in those days. Some of you are brand new and might have been here a week or a month ago that you signed up. Or our back office was different at that time. We didn't have a lot of the tools and stuff that we had today. So I thought it a good idea to have a training session on, let's just keep this simple. There are some people that are having a hard time with understanding how to use the tools in the back office. And that's okay. I had somebody reach out to me last week, and they're watching the training videos. And I think the majority of this, now this might ruffle some feathers, but you know what? We're all here to make money and reap the health benefits of our CBD products. And so I want to share with you that it's okay if you choose not to use most of, or none of, or some of those tools in the back office that are available to you, because this is still a people business, and you can build a huge organization here, as many of us have who have been in a long time, because we didn't have those tools, by sharing and keeping this business simple. All right, so that's how it came up. Janet gave me a call, and I said, you know what, I do have something to talk about. And so I wanted to go ahead and share some thoughts and ideas with you guys, so that I hope that some of this stuff can resonate with some of you. I hope that some of you can realize, you know what, maybe I have been looking at this in a more difficult way than it has to be. So I want you to know that we all can build this business by just doing things in a simple way. Is this business easy? No. And the reason it's not easy is because everybody we talk to doesn't say yes. If everybody we talk to said yes, I would say this is an easy business. But I can't say it's a simple business. Because if you think of it this way, okay, I signed up, I'm trying the products, I like them. I talked to my mom, I talked to my aunt, I talked to a cousin, I talked to my friend. I told them, hey, you know, for me, my left hip isn't hurting anymore. I couldn't even sleep on my left side for months. And then I started taking the products and, oh my gosh, one day I realized I'm sleeping on my left side. My left hip isn't bothering me. My wife is sleeping through the night. These are real health benefits. And so I remember in the beginning reading Forbes magazine, and they stated that once people start taking cannabidiol products, CBD, 50% of them will get off their medications. That was a huge revelation to me because I know the pharmaceutical market are billions of dollars in markets. So if Forbes magazine is saying 50% of people are going to get off their medications by taking cannabidiol products or CBD oil, I'm in. I want to try it. The other thing is I thought of this too. I thought, well, wait a second. I'm not on medications. I'm 57 years old now. At that time, I was 56, but I'm still not on medication. Fortunately, I have good blood pressure. I don't have any problems. I'm healthy, other than my hip was bothering me. But what I also thought was, well, wait a second. What about people like me who aren't taking medications? There's millions of people that in my age and younger that aren't taking medications yet. Does this mean that 50% of us, by taking the CBD oil, will prevent us from having to take medications? Very possibly. Now, we don't know the long-term studies of taking CBD oil because we're the first ones. So are we going to live a little bit longer? Are we going to live longer more healthy? Am I still going to be able to golf into my 80s? This is yet to be seen, but I believe it to be true. So now I'm getting to something else. The topic of this is, guess what CTFO has accomplished with me and my wife? We are now lifetime customers of CTFO. Do you understand the impact of that? What if you had a restaurant or a store, a standalone building, and people came in, liked your food, and they said, I'm eating here every month for the rest of my life, or every week for the rest of my life? You have a lifetime customer. That is huge. That's a huge impact. Now, I know Klaus, Janet, Joe Maluli, all the guys above us, they are also lifetime customers because not just because of the money, but because of the health benefits. I will be taking these products for the rest of my life. My wife and I try lots of the different products. My favorite, of course, is the oil because it keeps me healthy. My wife takes the oil because it helps her to sleep. In addition to that, we take some of the other products. We ordered the shake. We're trying that. Okay, when the vitamins come out, I want to order the vitamins. I want to try that. My wife has ordered several of the skincare products, and she's using that. I'm using the shampoo. So it's just a matter of, it's not that it costs us more to be a customer of CTFO. It's a matter of taking the money that would have purchased these products from any other store or grocery store, wherever we buy them, and putting them here and using these products instead. So that's huge, you guys. That's huge. Everybody who's joining your team could eventually be just like me once they reap and see the health benefits of this. Now, let's talk a little bit about the money side. Yes, I'll tell you, I'll share with you, I'm making thousands of dollars a month right now with CTFO, and I love it. I get paid every week, and it comes, and it comes, and it comes. And my wife is making money as well with her business. So how do we keep this simple? What's the purpose of keeping it simple? I want to share with you that I do have some weaknesses, and Janet pointed that out in the email. I'm not a big IT guy. I'm not a computer wizard. I'm not a master of social media. And yet here I am, Senior Vice President, 50K in volume a month, and it's growing. Now, I know one day I'll get to 100K executive, and that's coming. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, because the team keeps growing, keeps growing, keeps growing. So what I want to share with you is that you don't have to learn all those things. Here's what's exciting about the webinar trainings we have every single week here, Wednesdays and Saturdays. The good thing is with those things, different people, different personalities, different experiences, different everything. I love that because all the people you see, and you can see all the recorded ones on Janet and Janet's YouTube channel. You can see all those recordings. You could see even some of mine back then. We're talking about people from all kinds, different walks of life having success here with CTFO. The good thing about that is everybody is not sharing the exact same message. This is how you do it. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll be there. I do it my way. I want you to find your way. So if something I say today resonates with some of you, perfect. If somebody says a week from now resonates with you, perfect. But that's why we have these webinars, so that different people relay their different experiences, what they're good at, what they're not so good at, and you can learn and benefit from those things. I can send an email, I can copy and paste, I can do text messages. That's what you need. That's really all you need to build a big business here. Okay, sure. Now, CTFO, we have an app coming out. I'm hoping it comes out soon. I am looking forward to the app. You know why? Because that's the world we live in today. So it's not that I completely leave technology out. However, I do, for the most part, do simple things, okay, to get where I am today. The app, I know a number of people, including me, will use the app, and I'm excited about the app. That could be a game changer for all of us, okay? Excuse me, including the volume that can create for us. Because if you upgrade to the premium, I think it's only like $20 a month, the app will come with that. And so that's another $20 volumes in your downline. That's huge. That Stu and Steve and Michael Kahn and these guys, they want to pay us as much as they can. So if we get people on board and they use the app or sign up for the app, we benefit from the volume of that. Well, if you're just starting out, $20 isn't a lot, but somebody like me, you can have a few thousand people that suddenly add $20 to their, it could be tens of thousands of dollars a month in volume. So it can be a game changer as well, okay? So what I'm sharing with you is, I want you to focus on your strengths. I already shared with you what I can do, okay? I can text, I can email, I can call people, I can use a PM message on Facebook. So here's what I do, and I want you guys to do this. If you can copy and paste, you can make a fortune with us here with CTFO, okay? My favorite, now if you go into your back office, you'll see the links available to you. There's 6 of them. I copy and paste the CBD page, okay? I also send out the opportunity one sometimes, and a lot of times I use my replicated website because it just shows the website. But the way I introduce is with the CBD page that has that 5-minute video, okay? The reason I do that is because I like that video so much. I remember when it first came out and I thought, oh my gosh, this is simple. So I would even share with people, if you can share a 5-minute video, you can make a fortune with us. So I'll copy and paste the URL from the CBD page, put it in an email or in a text message or on a private message in Facebook, and I'll send it to a friend. I'll share with you an actual experience. I sent one of those to a buddy of mine, Heath. He lives in just north of Dallas, Texas. I said, Heath, I came across something I think we can make a lot of money at, and I want you to take a few minutes, watch this video, and let me know what you think. I send that in a private message on Facebook. It took him about 5 days. I just let it go. I don't hound my friends or anything. And he sent me back a PM message, and he said, Roland, I just watched that video. Call me and talk to me about CBD. Here we are today. That was about 8 months ago. He has about 1,200 people on his team now. So, and of course, he's on auto ship. He's a customer for life. He's seen the benefits of the CBD oil. It can be that simple. Of course, there's people I've sent that to and didn't hear anything, but I keep sending it. I'm in this a year and a half now, and I still have people to talk to. I still have people to send that text to. I sent another guy a text in a buddy of mine in Arizona, and I just sent him a text, and it read this. Hey, Mike, how are you? How would you like to join me and make a fortune in the oil business? That's all I said, in the oil business. Well, I found humor in it. I thought it was funny. So it didn't take 5 minutes. He sent back, that sounds great. What are you talking about? Well, then of course I sent him the 5-minute video. I said, well, take a few minutes and watch this. And then you realize it was CBD oil. But I'm telling you, it's friends, it's family, it's people you're reaching out to like that. Keep it on a personal level like that. Just share things like that with them. So here's one of the biggest benefits of keeping things simple. All right. If you keep things simple, anybody you share with this and they come on board realizes and understands how they joined. Okay, there wasn't a bunch of steps to jump. There wasn't a bunch of hoops to jump through or a bunch of steps to take. It was simple in the process. That means it's simple for them as well. So they realize, hey, you know what? If I get 3, 4, 5 people on board, and maybe they heard my story, if I get 3, 4, 5 people on board like Roland, and all of us go after people, now you have a team of 4 or 5 people going after people. I say going after, but you understand what I'm saying. Going after in a nice and friendly way, sharing this opportunity and realizing, hey, we really have something that they want. They just don't know it yet. And so if they could see the opportunity, they could come on board. Now, I've had a lot of people who sign up and do nothing. We all have that, okay? And then there's people that will reach out to me 3, 4, 5, 6 months later. Hey, Roland, I signed up 6 months ago, and I haven't done anything. How do I get started? Okay, so it's easy to share with how you get started. Oh, very simple. First, try the products and share this opportunity. I shared the opportunity, then tried the products. So you can do either way, but you have to end up both ways. So what I want to share with you is finding the hot buttons of those that you're sharing this opportunity with. With my personal experience, I already shared with you, I saw the money, the opportunity. So I came on board with that. Well, after I experienced the products, I realized the health benefits of the products. And so now I'm fully vested because I love the products. It's easier for me to share the business opportunity since I am a user of the products. My wife, on the other hand, not such a businesswoman. She wanted to try because of the health benefits. She was researching the health and benefits of CBD. So she signs up, tries the products. She's a user of the products. She's liking the products. My point is this. When she's building her team, she has somebody sign up, and then she'll tell me something like, after she gets off the phone with this person, I think you should talk to this guy. This guy's a business person. And I'll do the same. I think you should talk to this lady. She's really interested in the health benefits. Of course, I can share my experience with that, but that's where one of her strengths. My strengths, I can talk to a CEO. I don't have any problem talking to anybody. We're all just people here. I can talk to anybody, and I've talked to CEOs. I've talked to ex-CEOs. So, because I can express the business opportunity side of this. So, find your strengths. And if you don't have a strength in the business opportunity side, find someone in your upline who does, okay? And that's another thing I want to say about uplines. A lot of people, not a lot, but I do get a lot of emails from support saying, would you please reach out to this person because they've reached up to their upline and their upline is ignoring them or isn't active or isn't doing something and whatever. So now, home office and support does that a lot with a lot of us, me and Klaus and all of us above, for people who are in their upline, but their direct enroller isn't doing anything. And there's a lot of people like that, and that's fine. It just might not be their time yet. They might come on board 3 or 6 months from now. But I want you to know that if you have an enroller who's not helping you or not willing to or can't answer your questions, reach above them, okay? You'll find someone above them. Klaus and Joe always have the emails out there that they're there to help anybody who's in our organization. So reach above them. I guess where I was getting that with this, though, was that you have somebody who's owns a business, is very successful, and you feel a little bit intimidated to talk with them or speak with them. Find someone in your upline who that is one of their strengths. Let them share with that person. And you're on the phone as a three-way, because in that way, you learn and hear what they're saying. I do a number of three-way calls, and it not surprises me, but I hear it all the time when we're off. Thank you for that. I learned so much, not from the person that you're on the three-way with, but the individual who's in your downline that requested the three-way. It benefits everyone. And of course, I'll use my wife to talk to people who are really interested in the health benefits, because she can relate on a personal level, where sometimes I come across kind of business, kind of this, kind of that, sometimes a little bit straightforward because I say what's on my mind, and that doesn't always meet well with some people. So find your strengths, know your weaknesses. I know my weaknesses, so I'm able to build my business by using the strengths of others. So it's not very often, but I'll use a three-way call with somebody in my upline, with Klaus or Janet, okay? But for the most part, that's because I don't have answers to something. Or I think, you know what, I didn't quite get through to this person. Or I want someone else with a different experience, a different angle coming to talk and visit with these people. Because I want you to know something about three-way calls. Some people are really nervous to do three-way calls. I have a guy who's been doing this for quite a while, but he never does three-way calls. He just can't quite get out of this comfort zone in that way. He doesn't have the confidence for that. I'm okay with that, however long it takes. And you know what? It might be 2 years from now and I'm still doing three-way calls for and with him. But what I want you to know, that we all come from different backgrounds and experiences. For some of us, this is stepping out of our comfort zone. For others like me and some of us in our downline, it's part of my comfort zone. But what I want you to know, that then the more you do things, the more you watch some of these webinars, the more you do, you try a three-way call. It might be stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, but the more you do that, those steps become part of your comfort zone. So now you're growing and expanding, and that's what we want. Growth, expansion, and knowledge and experience, okay? It is important to remember that we do all come from different backgrounds, different experiences, different personalities. So sometimes, even though you may have an upline or somebody who enrolled you, somebody you may or may not know, they're successful, but they can't help you because of the way they relate with people. That's okay. I had one guy wanted to change downlines because he couldn't get along with his enroller. I said, no, you don't have to do that. He said, but I don't want to make this guy any money. I said, no, it's okay. The pay plan is designed for everyone to succeed here, all right? You don't have to talk with that sponsor if you don't want to. I'm here, I'll help you. He's at peace now, everything's fine, he understands. He made peace with his enroller. But, you know, we all have different personalities. There could be some clashes, okay? But I'm letting you know, if you've been in a few months and you have a downline, it would pretty much take an act of Congress to move you, all right? It's just not something CTFO can actually do. It really takes some effort to do something like that. So I'm sharing this with you because you're fine right where you are. There's not an advantage to being underneath somebody else or underneath somebody else or underneath somebody else. Where you are, you have all you want and need to succeed here, okay? And if you don't have it, as in somebody to personally work with, there's somebody above you who is more than willing to do that. And if you're in my organization, I'm more than willing to do that. Now, having said that, I've helped a lot of people who are not in my direct downline, okay? So I know that as we help others, it comes back to us. If you help others succeed, success comes to you. You help others gain what they want, you get what you want. It's just part of the positive attitude that I try and live by. This isn't just about, oh, I understand, be positive, be optimistic. No, it's not that. It's a lifestyle, okay? It's a belief system, okay? I tell people all the time, because I have people that say, oh, I can't see making that much money. Okay, first of all, you have to see it before you can achieve it. What can you see? Can you see an extra $100 a week? Can you see an extra $200 a week? There's a lot of people that dream of an extra $1,000 a week, but they can't see it in a way that it feels real, okay? So go with where you are in your life and what you can see and what you can believe, because that's where we start, all right? When I started, oh man, I can't wait till I get to 500 a week. that came and went, and it just keeps going and growing. And so I'm happy. I love it. I'm a customer for life. I'm a part of CTFO for life. And I really do want to share with everyone on here that you can achieve success here too. Many of you on here are already having success, and I like that. If you're struggling, just keep going. Keep sharing. Copy and paste your favorite link. I already shared with you my favorite one is that 5-minute video. The reason for that is it was an eye-opener for me. It helped me to understand the history of CBD. And so I appreciated that. So I can use that. For others, it's the new 10x Pure Gold video. And some are sharing that and having success. I know that there's a lot of people that are wanting to try some of our new products. I also know that we have a lot more new products coming out. I am on the leadership council, and so I get in on a lot of these things, and there are some exciting things coming our way, very exciting things coming our way. So what I want to share with you is on a 3-way call, since I was there just a minute ago, if you're asked to do a 3-way call, it's okay to be a little bit nervous. Just realize it doesn't matter who you're talking to or who the person under you is going to bring in for the 3-way call. It's just a conversation. You're just getting to know them a little bit. They'll ask you questions because they're the ones that your sponsor is already a little bit aware of this person, what their wants and needs and desires might be. They'll share that with you. I was talking, they might tell you, well, I was talking with this lady and I think she's wants to do this and that, and she's real interested, and that's fine. You have those things in your mind. You get on the 3-way call. When I get on the 3-way call, there's no anticipation of what's going to happen. My mind is open. I'm ready for questions. I want to share my experiences. If they want to hear what I have to say, that's fantastic. I did have a call with one guy who didn't want to hear anything I had to say. He already knows everything, and he knows how to do this, and he knows how to do that. And I said, well, I'm just trying to let you know how I started here, how I got to where I am. Oh, I don't need to know that. I know how to do this business. I got the phone and I just kind of started laughing. And I said, boy, this guy's going to be a big deal. We'll see what happens. 3 months later, can't even find him. Can't even find him. It isn't for everybody, but that's okay. I tried. All right. He knew how to do everything, but where is he now? I don't know. So we have to be open to all kinds and types of people. And I know Klaus, I'm sure, has experienced all different kinds of personalities visiting with people. And there's a lot of people that really want to do this. And those are the ones that you want to help and reach out and encourage and let them know, I am here for you. I will help you. If I can't find the answers to any of these questions, I will find them for you somehow. Okay. Now, there is some things that people will ask, well, I can't log back into my office. I haven't been in there forever. And I just refer them to support. Just send them to support. Support can call them, help them find their passwords or their usernames or whatever, help them get back in the system. Okay. So I hope that I've shared enough with you guys that you gained something from this. I want you to know that if you find what works, keep doing that over and over. On the side, if you want to expand your knowledge of, like, for example, the tools in our back office, that's fine, okay? If you want to get to know all of the back office and utilize all those tools, that's fantastic. It's there for you, all right? And at the same time, just know that if you use a simple process to bring people in, they will use the same simple process to bring others in. And when they do that, you make money, I make money, we all make money, and we all benefit from this, okay? So I hope that was okay for you guys this morning. I want all you guys to have an awesome day, Saturday, enjoy your day. And I do want to mention this next Wednesday, please be on this webinar and let all your people know that they want to be on this webinar with Brian Carruthers, okay? I've heard him. He's making millions of dollars a year, so he's somebody we want to listen to. I know he's something I could learn a lot from. And here's what's nice about him as well. He keeps things simple. So if we can learn to do what he does, which is just duplication, that's how our business works. That's how we all succeed and make a lot of money here. This coming Wednesday night, Brian Carruthers, I'll be on there. So I'll see you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.